What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Sports Syndicate, where you know data meets dollars. How's everybody doing? God bless you all. Can you hear like the little rumble in my voice right now? I mean, it's been so long. It feels like it's been forever since I connected with y'all, man. God bless y'all. I hope y'all been well. I hope everything's been going good on y'all side of life, man. Seriously, man. Like, oh my God, yo. Like, I just hope everything's going good for y'all on a serious note, man. Like, seriously speaking, like I get emotional a lot of times and shit. But most importantly, I just want to say, God bless y'all, man. I hope y'all doing well. Prayers out to each and every one of the ears that's listening to this. And let's get into it. So, what you're seeing in front of you right now, I know it's been a while, guys. I know. And this is a new series that I'm presenting because I wanted to get this done months ago, honestly, but I couldn't. And it was difficult based on timing and having other models available and, just trying to get everything moving. But I really put a lot of time, energy, effort, and I put a lot into creating these models, guys. And YouTube, like they say, YouTube is for creators. And I am honestly a content creator. I create content, but a different kind of content. It's weird, man. Like, I create it for me, but then, like, when I create these models, I don't create them publicly, like for people. I don't use them for people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't put it out there like, yo, I'm gonna just put this out here. Like, I do this like a dedicated artist, like somebody like Lauryn Hill, for example. Like, she won't drop an album. Like, you got that great album from Lauryn Hill, and then you got to play that Lauryn Hill over and over because she ain't come out with no new content or some samples that she might have with other people just to hear that sound. And that's the way I create my models, with intent, with discretion, with discipline, with a lot, guys. I really do, man. I really do, with a lot of discipline. So, sorry for the 2-minute rant, but I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to talk to y'all. I'm happy to present this model to you. So what you see in front of you is a Sports Syndicate Capital. I didn't want to put it Sports Syndicate Capital, so I named it Syndicate Sports Capital, because I created this NBA model this NCAA model as a complete, utter difference from the other models. This is identified as a model to completely, utterly churn out trading. This is a trading model. I wanted to definitely dive deeper into trading. Like, okay, all my dashboards are trading already. They're decision-making analytical dashboards for the user to identify edges and utilize those edges based on the model and their own knowledge and research. So in this case, what you have in front of you is the quant, man. This is the quant. So let's get into it. Let's go through it and let me show y'all what we got. So we got NCAA basketball games today, and total games model. So I'm not quite sure. I got to go look through my logs, but total games model, we have 38 games model. We have 16 of those 38 that are positive EV spreads, and we have 30 of those 38 that's positive EV totals. Okay. With this model, I've learned through back testing that the totals are hitting a lot more than the spreads. However, I'm going to present this model to you. Happy betting. Please bet responsibly. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments or join the Discord, which is free to join the Discord. This model will remain free until I monetize it. The NHL model as well will remain free until I monetize it. As you know, it takes a lot to monetize an application. It takes a lot to build an application from your current notebook and paper to actually presenting it to the world. So that's very difficult to do. It's not an easy task. However, we were able to perform that task with the NBA model. It is successful and it has been doing well. Moving on, let's jump into this NCAA basketball model. Bet responsibly. Don't blindly bet with this model. This is newly introduced. This is new. This is the first time I'm ever introducing this model, so I'm not comfortable with blind betting using this model at this time. So make sure that if you're knowledgeable about this arena, you're knowledgeable about these markets, then you're gonna go to town. If you're not knowledgeable about these markets, please do not blind bet this model, okay? Don't just take what you see and bet it, is what I'm saying. Because I noticed that people do that in other models, and none of the models are intended to blindly bet, but I use my models to blindly bet because I'm comfortable with them. I built them. All right, let's continue. All right, so scrolling down, this is the diagnosis, all right? We're gonna start with $1,000 bankroll. Here, I'll reduce this. Let's set it up to 100. All right, so we're going to change the bankroll to 100. As you see, the dollar amount changes. This is indicative of the amount that you should place per bet right here. All right, capital allocation. All right, moving on. Here is the lines, okay? Here's the odds. Here's our win percentage based on the model. Here's my expected ROI based on the bet. Here's the Kelly percentage, what I should bet. Here's a portfolio weight of the percentage of what I should bet. And that capital allocation is $9. Okay, we're setting a $100 bankroll, and this is the allocated amount that you should place on each bet. If you're attempting to build your bankroll, as you see, Syndicate Sports Capital, if you're attempting to build your bankroll using NCAA Basketball, this is the allocation that you would place. So out of $100, if you're starting with $100, you would only place $9. So that's 9% of your bankroll on this particular bet. As you see here, sometimes it's 3%, sometimes it's 5%, but this is the way that you would build your bankroll. And like I stated earlier, I'm using this. This is intentional for bankroll building. All right. So this is the first of its essence, and all other models will follow this essence once I back test it a little more and get a little more details and understanding as to what's transpiring. However, we have Sam Houston versus the Bearcats. All right. You see the home team, the away team, the total. We're taking under 164 here. Here's all the unders. This is the position that you're going to take. It's a trading. It has trading influence involved in it. Okay, I love stocks. I love it. I love stocks. So I wanted to put that into sports betting, and that's what you have. Here's your positions, and these are the positions that you will take based on the model, the ROI, the portfolio weight. That's basically it. All right. So this here is your spread opportunity board. Here's a spread opportunity. If you're listening, then you're following. Okay. Here's your spread opportunity board. These are the top spreads that are listed in this here frame, okay? If we go down, we will have more. Oh, it's only 7. So here's the spread. So this is only 7 here. And here, how many is here? This is a whole list. This is everybody right here. This is all plays. All right, and remember, I think we got 38 total teams. The other day it was like 100. I was like, whoa. Here's your total opportunity board for the totals. All right, like I said, the totals hit a lot better than the spreads. And this is only going to present plays that I believe, based on my logic and computations and computing, that will win. Okay. Here's the top portfolio positions. All right, so these are the top positions that I am going to take today when it comes to the model. So my top position is I'm going to take Sam Houston. I'm going to take the under in this one. ROI 33%, allocation 9%, the weight is 9.5, great weight. Total under 162 for this matchup. Going down, these are all the matchups. I want top 5, right? Top 5 portfolio positions to bet and take. And based on my bankroll, that's what I'm allocate $4, allocate $8, allocate $3. Okay, the more that the dollar amount allocates, the more, of course, we believe that play is going to hit. All right. The totals are exceptional, okay, but here are the top portfolio positions. Yes, I've back tested this, and this is beautiful, okay. You're gonna win some, you're gonna lose some. All right, so don't think it's just a magic wand that you just spin around and it hit. All right, So that's the diagnosis. Now we're going to run in the portfolio. Let's just start our portfolio. Okay. Here's a unified portfolio allocation engine. All right. Here's all the plays. All right. Here's all the plays. All right. If we go ahead on and hit this button here and we assort ascending, we're going to have all the plays. All right. So we got 31 here. All right. That's 31 games right there. That's 31 different opportunities to smack. All right. Then when we come down here, it's the same thing, spread opportunity. And here is the spread opportunity. It's only 7 of the list that we would like to take advantage of. All right, and this is the 7. All right, scrolling down is the total opportunity board, as you've seen there. Okay, now we're gonna go over the top plays. Here's our top plays. Here's the top 10 model plays. Here's the top 10 spreads. It's only 7 today, and these are the top 10 spreads. Down here is a breakdown of the top 7 spreads that we want to take. All right, the win percentage and the ROI percentage. Okay, these are the best plays that we're going to take today. If we decide to run any of these plays, these will be ones that we will pick from and allocate our percentage of our bet to that. Okay, scrolling down some more. Here's the top total plays, and then here's a description of the top 10 total plays. Okay. And then raw signals. These are just raw model signals. Nothing great, nothing crazy, just the raw model signals here. And these are it. Okay, UMPC, these are just the raw model edges, and then the totals list, of course, is going crazy. But when it comes to spreads, these are the best spreads. And I wanted to filter out all the other ones. I just wanted the ones that were, had the most likelihood of winning. And these, as you see, have the highest market implied percentage. Portfolio edges are in green. Expected ROI on these plays. So out of these 7, I'm expecting 4 plus to hit, okay, for me to be profitable. And that's basically it for the NCAA basketball. Now that you've seen the video, if you want more spreads added like I have with totals, let me know. I can bust it down and add more spreads, but the totals are just the totals on this is just crazy. But the spreads, I can add more spreads to it if you would like. That's not a problem. I can easily add the spreads to this model and have it cooking for you. All right. So moving forward, each day we will present this. I will add to it based on your recommendations and your requests. I'll leave it in the comments, or you can jump in the Discord, of course, and you can leave it in the Discord. All right. And we can discuss this model and how you perform utilizing the model. And if you want me to increase the spread opportunity board, I will increase the spread opportunity board. But these are the best ones that the model presented. So we're always going to take the best ones. And just like the totals, like when you go here to the top, the diagnosis is 38 total model. Positive EV spread 16 and positive EV totals is 30. All right. When we went to positive EV spreads, let's go to portfolio, unified allocation engine, spreads. We only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spreads that the model liked out of the 16 spreads that even made it in out of the entire list. So it just broke it down to the top 8 that they like, well, that I like, or that the model likes, or they like, or however you want to say it. But this is it, man. This is the NCAA basketball model. I think I am going to add more spread plays because the totals be killing it, honestly. But I'll add more spread plays into it. But this is the first edition of the NCAA basketball model. This is sound. It is sweet. It will be back next season. But this season right now is just a good time to get it rolling, get it going, build it while the season's alive. And then we'll hit into March Madness here in a week or two. And then we'll start dancing from there. So God bless you all. It's the Sports Syndicate. We out.